Jim, we knew that today was going to be a tough game, and it certainly was, wasn't it? What was your assessment of that?
Very much that. You know, we've had a good look at them in the week. They've had a good result last week. The difficulty here, you know, it's not the best of surroundings. It was quite an eye opener when we got here, but you know, the pitch isn't great. It's a bit up and down. It's dry. It's bobbly. You know, we want to get it down. We've played some good football recently, but today was one of those games where you got to stand up and be counted and put your head on loads of balls in the box. You know, they have a certain way of playing, and credit to them. That's their way. That's the way they want to play and cause teams problems. They've got a youthful, enthusiastic side with a bit of pace. So balls are put into the channels. Everything's hunted down. You've got to defend your box, you've got to defend the corners, the set plays, the long throw. Everything that we thought would come our way, and we had to stand up and deal with that. Can we play better? Yeah, 100%. Have we created a couple of chances? Yeah. You know, fantastic goal by Nick Horton early on. But we never really got going. But as I say, it was one of those games today where potentially you look back on and go, it was a big point. I don't think many teams will come here and relish what they're going to come up against. So every credit to the opposition in that regards. But as I say, we're capable of more. Pitch didn't help us in that regards. We got caught into a little bit of a battle, a little bit of a you load the forward, we'll load the forward. No one really wants us to take a chance at the back of it, bobbling around, etc. So sometimes in football you take what you're given. We wanted to stay 5 wins out of 5. It wasn't to be, so you take the point and you quickly move on.
You spoke pretty much about adapting to facilities. Obviously, like you said, it's a tough place to come, but it won't be the last time we have to adapt. You know, we go to Bradford again on Saturday. Does that sort of give the lads and give yourself a taste of the sort of facilities and what we have to come and sort of the way that we have to come and play away from home?
It is what it is. The league, you know, that's it. Sometimes you think about you're going to need 2 teams. Yet ultimately we want to play good football. I think we've proven that so far. With the league's top scorers, we're top of the league. We've created numerous chances. We've created 1 or 2 today, probably not as many as the opposition. I think our keeper's been worked more than their keeper, and Chris Neal was excellent. You know, credit to him. So, but as you say, it's a difficult place, difficult pitch, and then we go away next week and we're on AstroTurf. So, you know, where it's bobbling round today and it's dry and it's bouncing, and next week obviously is a little bit easier to play on. When we're at home, we're on a carpet. So you've got to find a way of taking 3 points. Ultimately, what we want to do in every game. But if it's not 3, try and take a point. So it's important for me today. Not that we wanted to just stay unbeaten. We wanted to win the game, but to come away from home and draw on this occasion, sometimes you've just got to take what you're given, and maybe we'll look back and say that was a big point for us. As I say, a lot of teams will come here and struggle this year. We've watched over them recently. They're a competitive side, as I say, full of energy, and we've had to match that today. We know we can play better football on another day. We'll do that. On a different condition, we'll do that. So as I say, take the point, stay unbeaten, top of the league, and we move on.
Berkey seemed to go off with a slight problem today. Is there any sort of update on that? Yeah,
they've got a bit of a groin problem. It looked a bit of a bizarre the way he took it. Obviously, it was I think it was a bit of a crossfield ball that it was running onto, and he's actually took it in mid-flight, and angled the outside of his foot. Got the pass off quite well, so I think it was Ben Solis ahead of him. But just coming down on landing, it looks like he's hurt his groin. So again, early stages, we'll have to assess that, have a little look over it. Is a position that we are light in the full-back areas. So again, you've got to find a way. Berkey goes off today and suddenly we're thinking, right, what we're going to do here? There's no natural full-back to go on. So, we had to match them up and go 3 at the back ourselves and play Ben Solis at right wing-back. So, but again, it is what it is. We can't complain. We're quite fortunate so far with the likes of Nathan Shaw, Jordan Hume, Danny Philliskirk, Samson missing, other players, Amika Obi. We've had our injuries, we've had our suspensions, but thankfully we've got a decent enough squad that's come in and done well so far. So again, Berkey's had to come off today. There seems to be a lot of injuries around, in football at the minute, whether it was certainly our level with the speaking to a few coaches and managers with the the change, you know, with the league the way it went and not having that full season and suddenly coming back into competitive football. And we're no different. We've got 1 or 2, but we've found a way today to grind out a point in the end. So credit to the lads, credit to the opposition. We'll pick Berkey up and see how bad he is tomorrow or Monday, and then we'll take it from there.
Cheers, Jim.